It is time for our Chamber Chat, and lots going on for the holiday season for the Chamber of Commerce, promoting, obviously, shop locally, but also part of our Chamber Chats, we feature members of the Coldwater Area Chamber of Commerce, and that includes All Smiles Epoxy. Alissa Denning in the studio with us. People think epoxy, what is that as a business? But you're using epoxy to really come up with some very cool things for homes, for crafts, and everything else, right?
Yeah, absolutely, Ken. Epoxy is really durable, and we can go over a lot of surfaces and kind of mimic some stone. So, yeah, it's really a cool alternative to some high-end natural stone.
Yeah, I saw some of your stuff on display at your parents' business when they had the open house for the birthday celebration there. So what got you into it? I mean, was it something that you were doing this as a craft kind of thing, or how did you discover it?
Yeah, actually, I started helping a friend of mine. He needed some extra help, and he had an epoxy business over in Novi. And I just fell in love with it. I went to Texas and took a pro class, and they set me up. Really nice people, and taught me all the things I need to know about the trade, and just really boosted my confidence. And from there, I just said, let's do it. So I went ahead and started the business.
So what kinds of things then are you making for people using the epoxy then?
So we do a lot of like furniture, so like tables. I just redid a coffee table for a client. It was old, but the bones were really good, you know. It was older, so it had some Mars, so I was able to repair it and then epoxy that. We do that. We have holiday classes, which has been a big hit. I do private classes too, and it's just kind of giving a basic knowledge of the epoxy and then letting the students do their own artwork. Really, it's kind of like an art therapy. It's really fun.
So is a lot of it refurbishing current things, or can you actually build brand new things using epoxy?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I can go over, and like I've gone over granite on countertops, some laminate, but also I can build new, fabricate new countertops, and then do that. That's something that I do outside of the home of the client, do that in my studio, and then install.
Yeah. So in doing that, obviously, countertops are pretty expensive items usually.
Yeah.
So is this a lot, I would say, cheaper, more economical to be able to do it and just put the epoxy cover on top?
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of stone, when people go looking for granite, you know, there's different qualities of it. And most people tend to go with the lower quality, which, you know, chips, stuff like that can happen. So this is a really great alternative to that high-end natural stone. It looks just like that, and you can kind of customize it with your colors and your design. And it's a really good alternative.
I know you've created some wall art.
Yeah.
Do you have some favorites?
Yeah, I actually use some foam board, and then I kind of do the edges in a way where it looks like stone. So these pieces look super heavy. I have one hanging in the lobby at Denning Auto Glass, and it's bright blues and some really fun sparkles in there. And so they look super heavy, but they're really, really light. So they're easy to hang on your walls.
Oh, very cool. All right. But still have that look of the stone with
Absolutely,
it. So
yeah.
Very neat. Also, I know you're getting to redoing shower walls for people too, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That's another really cool alternative, and that's using foam board, which is waterproof, and it makes it really easy. Sometimes I wish I could do countertops out of the foam because it's a lot lighter, but yeah, it's a really cool alternative. It's waterproof, you know, and again, you can have that look of natural stone, but you can customize it with your own colors, your designs. I do, you know, a sample board to make sure we're on the same page as far as design.
So you could actually almost redo your bathroom without breaking the bank.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a wonderful alternative, and it's super durable too.
Very cool. If people are interested in find out more about the classes and those kinds of things, what's the best way to get a hold of you then?
So I'm at the shop at Denning Glass some of the time. But my website and I'm on Facebook. Those are the best ways to get a hold of me.
All right, and the website is?
allsmilesepoxy.com.
Okay, All Smiles Epoxy. And you've got a ribbon cutting open house coming up, right?
Yeah, on January 25th. That's a Thursday at 4:30, and that's going to be at Denning Auto Glass.
Okay, Great stuff right on Hudson Street in Coldwater. Well, congratulations on the new business with this. Sounds like it's growing. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun with it, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And if it's not fun, no sense doing it, right?
That's right.
All Smiles Epoxy. Alissa Denning with us to talk about it on this edition of our Chamber Chat.